Meditation Series, The Obstacles and Benefits of Meditation, Lesson 2. We are defining meditation as a continuous flow of thought on a particular object or point of focus. The purpose of meditation from a Jewish perspective is to train us to perceive reality more correctly by seeing through its veils. There are 6 constant mitzvot, which are 6 meditations that we must hold in our heart-mind at all times. The first of these is to know beyond knowing that at the heart of all things is the infinite one that preceded creation, permeates creation, and will endure beyond its passing. This infinite one is indicated by the tetragrammaton, which contains all 3 tenses of the verb to be. Our working definition of God thus becomes that which was, is, and will always be. We refer to this eternal one as Hashem, literally, the name. This mitzvah, or first commandment, applies to everyone at all times. It is a mitzvah that is fulfilled through meditation. The Sefer Yetzirah instructs us to understand with wisdom, be wise with understanding, examine, probe, restore the Creator to his base. Meditation is the easiest thing and the hardest thing in the world. It's the easiest thing because it is always available. There are no preconditions, there is no paraphernalia, there are no entrance fees and no travel necessary. Wherever you are, whatever you are doing, in the blink of an eye, you can return to your focus. Meditation is the hardest thing in the world, for the mind is unruly. It flits about from thought to thought and must be trained to stay still. There are no shortcuts. Coercion is impossible. The only option is practice, patient and persistent practice. Meditation is a commitment to return to your focus whenever your mind strays. It is not that you are meditating when you are on focus and daydreaming when you are not. No. As long as you are committed to return to your focus as soon as you notice that your mind has wandered, then you are meditating. That whole package of things, finding focus, losing it, finding it again, that whole effort is meditation. People believe they can't meditate because when they try to concentrate, their mind wanders. Everyone's mind wanders. Meditation is simply the commitment to return to focus as soon as you notice that you've lost it. The Sefer Yetzirah instructs us, keep your mouth from speaking, your heart from thinking. And if your heart runs, just return to the place, i.e. the focus you've chosen as your meditative anchor. The wonder of meditation is that each time you return to the place, you drop in at a deeper level. Meditation carves out a channel to the spring of living waters that lies at the depth of our soul. With each cycle of distraction, return, progress occurs. The well deepens. The waters rise. There are as many meditations as there are options of focus. They are infinite. The meditation suggested on the first page of the Code of Jewish Law, presented in Lesson 1 of this series, is powerful and gentle. It not only serves as an anchor, like every other focus, but it also actively enhances the process. Its letters, vowels, and vibrations draw awareness inward, to the core, where presence dwells and peace resides. The roots of that meditation are ancient, tried, and true. It derives from the mystical tradition originating with Moses at Sinai and passed from mouth to ear, master to disciple, as a hidden tradition for thousands of years, until the 1800s, when it was publicized in the Chafetz Chaim's commentary on the Code of Jewish Law. Besides the fact that it is required to fulfill the first commandment, meditation has numerous benefits. To name a few. 1. It develops the muscle of concentration. You lift weights to grow biceps. You meditate to build mindfulness. 2. It frees you from reactive consciousness. As you meditate, impulses arise, but instead of acting on them, you let them go and return to focus. In that way, you realize that also in life you can do the same. An emotion sweeps through, but you can step back and choose whether or how to act upon it. This non-reactive approach to life is called equanimity. 3. You learn to be alone and to feel peace with that. We construct our sense of self in large part from how we are reflected in the eyes of those around us. In meditation, this mirroring stops, and it feels, at first, like a kind of death. We compensate by creating conversations with people inside our heads. But meditation invites us to let those thoughts go in order to discover a deeper layer of self, an intrinsic self that arises from the inside out. 4. Every soul has an inner wisdom called its still small voice. In meditation, the insights and intuitions of that quiet voice become audible because we've made the space to listen in. 5. The quieting of mind that happens in meditation enables a more direct encounter with God that is not mediated by thought or emotion, but is, rather, core to core, stillness to stillness. Meditation is a must in our complex world. It gives our Creator a base of operations to exert influence on our lives from the inside out. And that ups our odds of finding the most good-serving option at any given crossroads and then choosing it with a whole heart. In subsequent lessons, we will explore a method of using the meditative state for soul cleansing and inner work, a practice suggested by the Baal Shem Tov.